Hi everyone, it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I have my week 25 ready to go here for my family's weekly 2017 album. I've already got my pictures placed for the most part, and now I'm just choosing filler cards and journaling cards to go in there. So I decided to go with a wood grain, navy, and pops of yellow color scheme for this week. This Sunday started with Father's Day, and we went to the city and spent some time with my husband, and we saw a movie and went to the park, which is a normal stop for us when we head into the city. And so I definitely wanted to document that. I also had received this really great stamp set from Kellie Stamps I think I had got it in June, but it was for the May release, and that says Sunday Fun Day, and then I'm going to use it again to do the Saturday, which I think is Social Saturday, which worked out perfectly because we had some friends of ours over to visit that day. I tried stamping it in black ink on the photo, but you couldn't really see it, and I knew white wasn't going to show up either, so instead I stamped in black ink on a piece of white paper, and then I'm just adhering that right over top of it. I also thought it might be fun to color in the outline of the letters, so I'm bringing in the same colors that are throughout the layout, so the brown, the navy, and the yellow, and I colored the letters in a little pattern there. What else am I doing for this one? That wood grain at that very top with my son, so it's on the right hand side in the top left card. That one is a paper pack from Stampin' Up, and it's a 6x6 paper pack full of wood grains, and I absolutely love it. Wood grains are something that I'm totally drawn to, and so it's just awesome to have so many different wood grains. So you're going to be seeing a lot of those cards and papers in stuff that will be coming up. Something we did that day, we had friends over, and then we went to something called Fort Whoop-Up, and that's in Lethbridge, Alberta, and we just sort of wandered around. So I just stamped Fort Whoop-Up with my my roller stamp that has all the letters on it, and just adhered it. So pretty simple and basic there. For my son, it's kindergarten graduation. I had lots of photos and not really enough room throughout the layout to have them all, so I'm doing a flip up page protector so that you can open it up and you can see all the photos from that. So just a little hint if you're looking for ways to add more photos in, but maybe not a full insert, or maybe you don't have enough room for a full insert. Those are really good. Something else I did is that I did collages. So I took 4 photos and put them into one 4x6 photo. I used the Project Life app for that. It works really well for me. And then I printed it that way. And that is also another really good way if you want to add more photos in but don't have the room. They are a bit smaller, so I usually use those ones as the photos that aren't always the best, and that they're okay if they're a little bit smaller. I'm just working on some journaling about my son's kindergarten graduation. So that goes with the picture of him, and I just did it right over top of the wood grain. I still wanted the wood grain to show through because I do have that brown paper at the very bottom. I'm sorry, it's really bright, the lighting right now. I think I was recording this during the day, and I also had my light on, and so it made it super bright, but it does get a little less bright so that you can see some of the things. I decided it would be fun to do some stamping on this photo. So it's of my friend and I, Christy, with Sweet Girl Designs, and her little girl, Adeline, and my daughter's taking a photo of us eating macarons that I had made that week. And so it says, the stamps are from Kellie Stamps, and it's got good food, or handmade Macs. And then I did little arrows to each of us, and Adeline looked like she was going to attack either Chrissy's or my macaron. So it was pretty cute. And Aubrey did a good job at taking a photo. So that's really nice that I can give my phone to her now and know that she'll, chances are she's going to take a good photo for it. And the lighting is a bit better now. I don't know what got cut off. I'm not sure if anything really did. Doing a little bit of journaling about my husband and Father's Day and what we did for that. Oh yeah, I was stamping out his name, and those are also from Kellie Stamps. I want to say they're the Stantal Alphas. I think that's what they're called. Which is a really great alpha set for Project Life because they're nice and long and skinny. Sorry, long and thin. Yeah, long and thin. There we go. Just doing my usual quick recap of our week right there. And I think at this point I'm trying to just add some embellishments in. I have these cut aparts in navy, so I was really going for the navies to bring more of that in throughout the layout. Just trying to find out what works. I thought this one would work well. It fits right across, and it just breaks up that brown with the yellow a little bit. And then just putting other little ones just all around. I want to have at least 3 of these strips on there, so it's just a matter of figuring out what ones are going to work. And then adding some labels, of course, to the other spots where I just want to add a little bit. Maybe I want to add a little bit of a story or how I was feeling, or just those little extras that you want to remember. Back to those cut aparts again. And I found one that worked for my son, and just making sure that everything is still going the right way as we turn it over. And I've got my stamps out, probably looking to add stamps somewhere. I think I was looking for a specific one that I knew I had, and I could not find it. Oh, I know, and I have like a graduation cap. That's the one I was looking for, and I could not find it. I couldn't figure out where I had stashed it, so I never did find it. And that is pretty much it. So thank you so much for following along with this process video for week 25. As always, you can find me at Create Life Paper Words on Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, I hope that you will. If you have any questions or comments, I would absolutely love to answer you back. You can leave those below the video, and we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.